Hi everyone. So hopefully you can see and hear me okay. Please send me a like or a comment. I am trying to join you outside today. Hopefully you would do the same. It's a beautiful day, but I will tell you at any time a neighbor could start mowing their lawn or something, so we might have to relocate. But today's segment, for some of you, you are taking a lunchtime break. For others, maybe you're just waking up. You can have your kids join you for this. It is really, sorry, excuse me one second. Just checking that everything's live and good. So we're going to be working on some breathing techniques. We're going to be working on a little gentle yoga and then some energizing yoga, so you get the balance of those two opposites. And the idea is during this sort of challenging time of unknowns and stress and anxiety and overwhelm, that we take an opportunity, we take a little time out to recharge our warrior mind, body, and spirit. So it's really normal right now if you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling anxious, all of that, but we have a choice as to how we respond, right? So we can respond by, just worrying and stressing and all of that, or we can take this as an opportunity to breathe and to be with our families more and to really do things that recharge our mind, body, and spirit. So that's the idea. And I've got my Namaste home with my dogs. It needs a plural since I now have three of my dogs, and then of course one foster dog who is beside me now. You can't see him. I'll show you him at the very end. But I thank you so much for being here today. We're gonna start by just checking in with how our energy currently is. And I will tell you that years ago when I was first diagnosed with Lyme and with Hashimoto's thyroiditis, that I wasn't doing any yoga. This is about 20 years ago. And it was definitely a time of upheaval in my life, a lot of stress. I have been in the fitness industry and sports since I was 17 and very athletic and always used to, physically using my body. But at the time I was diagnosed, I was really exhausted. In every cell of my body was fatigued, and it was emotionally draining as well. And so I had to recreate the wheel a little bit, and I discovered yoga at that time. And now 20 years ago, believe it or not, yoga is not the thing that it is right now. The reason I'm mentioning all of this is because we can use our yoga practice now to pull from. For those of you who practice regularly, this is what we've been practicing all of this time for, to really create that sense of peace and calm. As the quote goes, peace does not mean to be in a place where there's no noise or trouble or hard work. It means to be in the midst of all of those things, the chaos and all of that, but still be calm in your heart, right? So yoga off the mat, you hear that term a lot. All right, so we're going to be practicing a 4-7-8 breath today. This is a breathing technique that I did not learn in my yoga school, actually. I learned this through my health coaching education through IIN and through Dr. Andrew Weil. So 4-7-8 breath helps to induce the parasympathetic nervous system. So all of you are probably familiar with the fight or flight response. When we have chaos and stress, we kick into that fight or flight place, and that creates a lot of cortisol flow in the body and stress, which is bad for our immune system and our overall health and wellness. So the parasympathetic nervous system is what we're trying to get to, and this 4-7-8 breath helps to induce the parasympathetic nervous system, or what I like to call calm energy. So not only are we energized, which of course we all want, but we also have a sense of peace and calm. Okay, so you can come to easy seated position. If you're, you want to grab some pillows or something off of your chairs or whatever to prop your hips up, that's great too. Or you can always lie on your back if that feels better. So you can rest your hands down onto your knees, bring awareness to your posture. Let's lift and open the collarbone. Imagine the crown of your head is reaching up to the sky. The shoulders are dropping. Any tension that you're holding in your neck and your jaw is releasing. And you feel your sitting bones grounded down into the earth beneath you. You can turn your palms to face the sky, and you can bring your thumb and index finger together to touch. And those are with the kids in the room too, this is just a pose for your hands. So Jnana Mudra is a pose for your hands that helps to keep a sense of peace and calm and creates a positive circle of energy. So the palms are facing up, the thumb and index finger are together to touch, the eyes are closed. You're going to take a deep breath in through your nose. So breathing in deeply, deep cleansing breath in. And then a long, slow exhale, melting tension from your neck, your shoulders, your jaw, maybe your eyebrows, wherever you're holding in your body. Just let that go with the exhale, and do that 2 more times. So deep cleansing breath in. And a long, slow exhale releases any tension, any negativity. Let it all go with the out breath. And let's do that 1 more time. So deep cleansing breath in, just to set this tone of positive, calm energy. And then exhale, softening, releasing, and letting go of any tension. Okay, so the 4-7-8 breath, we're going to be breathing in for 4 counts. I'm going to talk you through it. You're going to be holding your breath for 7 counts. And then you're going to be exhaling for 8 counts. And that's really when it induces the parasympathetic nervous system and that sense of peace and calm. So if it's new for you, just have patience like anything. Practice it with me. Eventually you'll get it. Okay, so here we go. Take just a normal breath to prepare. Easy, normal breath. And then we're breathing in for 4. So breathe in for 4, 3, 2. Try to fill your lungs as completely as you can. Hold your breath. 7, 5, 3, and now exhale slowly. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep exhaling. Feel that sense of peace and calm coming through your body. Empty your lungs completely. Begin again. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2. Fill your lungs to maximum capacity. Hold your breath. 7, 3. Slowly exhale for 8. Feel the air just slowly seeping out and the tension melting as you continue to exhale. Feel the bottom of the exhale and the lungs completely empty. 3rd and final time. Inhale for 4, 3, 2. Fill your lungs completely. Hold your breath. 7. Exhale slowly. 8. Feel the tension melting. The parasympathetic nervous system in charge of rest, recovery, and digestion. Keep exhaling until your lungs are completely empty, and then just breathe normally. Beautiful. So that only took about a minute, and don't you feel a sense of peace and calm already? You can practice that anywhere, anytime. You can be in the car, anywhere that creates a little tension or anxiety for you throughout the day. So that's called the 4-7-8 breath. I hope you enjoyed that. So next we're going to do some sun salutations. We're just going to do half vinyasa flow today. Very gentle, good for everybody, but always honor, protect, and listen to your body. So go ahead and sit back to child's pose. I had Leo behind me. Sorry, Leo. He was sharing my mat with me. Forehead down to the mat. Spread your fingertips out wide. Really reach your fingertips forward. Take a deep breath into your low back. Shift your weight forward, spread those fingertips out wide, create a strong foundation with your palms pressing. Curl your toes, lift your tailbone up to the sky. Bend your left knee, drop your right heel, get a good stretch through your ankle and calf. And then switch sides, bending your right knee, dropping your left heel. And then just continue to pedal out right and left as you feel that nice stretch through the calves and the ankles, but very aware of feeling grounded and stable through your hands and your heels from side to side. Take 1 more pedal from right to left, and then slow down, find stillness in your downward dog, and take a deep breath in through your nose and really land in that downward dog, both heels pressing down, tailbone to the sky, ribcage reaching back towards your thighs. On your next breath in, shift forward, find plank pose, and let's really work on alignment today. So not only aligning our posture with our wrists, elbows, and shoulders, hips, knees, heels, but also aligning our thoughts. So making sure that you're really being aware of the thoughts that you're thinking, and as they come to a negative or place of fear, try to bring them out to positivity. Now shift a little into the toes. You can bend your knees if you'd like to modify. Otherwise, with straight legs, you can lower down, elbows by the ribs. Inhale, let's go a baby cobra. So you inhale, we're gonna flow up, elbows hug in, shoulders down. Reach through the toes, by the way, so really lengthen out through the toes. Take a breath, and then lead with your heart as you roll back out of it, come back to your belly. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, cobra, flow up. Feel the crown of the head reaching, the shoulders drawing down, elbows hug to the midline. Release down, heart draws forward as you lengthen out of it. 1 more time, inhale, draw slowly in and up. And exhale, release back. Pressing back to child's pose. hips back to heels, forehead down to the mat. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So shift forward, spread those fingertips out wide, feel grounded through your hands, and then curl, lift up, downward facing dog, pedal it out 8 times, and go in slow motion with your pedals. So really be mindful of reaching the heels down, spreading the fingertips out wide, and getting that great stretch through the calves and the ankles and the Achilles as you pedal right to left. Now find stillness in your downward dog. Settle yourself with those deep cleansing breaths. Send a message of calm and peace into your mind and your body. On your next inhale, draw forward, come into plank pose. Again, working on alignment, so aligning the thoughts, making sure that as you drift into a place of fear, overwhelm, or negativity, that you have that opportunity to come back to a sense of peace and calm with each breath that you take. Total body strength here. Shift into the toes. You can bend your knees if you want to modify, otherwise with straight legs, lower down. Inhale, flow up, little baby cobra. Open the heart, shoulders down. Exhale, lengthen out as you roll back out of it, and do that 2 more times at your own pace. So inhale, flowing up, and exhale, flowing back down. It feels so good to just move the body gently. Take 1 more time. And exhale, lower down, push back, come into child's pose. And we'll do a 3rd and final set through, same sequence. Shift the weight forward, spread those fingertips out wide, curl the toes, downward facing dog. I wish you could see my little snoozing doggies to the side here. That would definitely send a message of calm. Pedal out right and left. Feel grounded through your hands. That sense of peace in the mind and in the body. Remembering that your yoga practice is not just these physical practices and physical poses, but what you carry off of your mat and into your life. Now find stillness in your downward dog, dropping the heels, lifting the tailbone, and practicing those deep, calming breaths. So even though our world is a little turned upside down right now, we can still be calm and grounded. On your next inhale, draw forward to plank. Find the top of a push-up position. Alignment, thoughts to actions. How do you want to feel? Can you breathe in that feeling and let go of any negativity, any fear, overwhelm, and anxiety? Send that out with each out breath. Feel strong and stable. Shift to your toes. Again, modify by bending your knees if you like. Otherwise, with straight legs and control, lower down. Inhale, flow up. Cobra. Cobra is always very energizing, by the way. So back bends are always energizing. Calm energy in, open the heart, pause. Exhale, flow back down. 1 more time. Inhale, calm energy on the way in. Exhale, release back down and come into child's pose. Beautiful. Go ahead and shift your weight forward. Step forward with your right foot. Make sure your right knee is right out over your ankle, and rise up into a low lunge position. So I'm just gonna scooch back just a hair so I'm here in the camera a little bit more. We're gonna do some sun breaths. So inhale, so grateful that the sun is shining today. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Do that 2 more times. So calm energy in, and draw it back to your heart center space. Do that 1 more time. Take the biggest circle that you can, big range of motion. Gather that positive, calm energy, and then bring your hands down on either side of your right foot. You're gonna curl your left toes under, squeeze your left knee straight, your hips are low, your heart is open, breathe in, and then step to plank pose right into the top of your push-up. Take an inhale, feel aligned, thoughts to actions. Shift into your toes. You can bend your elbows. If you want to come halfway down, feel free to do your chaturanga. Come into an upward facing dog if you like, otherwise stick with your cobra. Breathe in and open your heart. And exhale, curl the toes, downward facing dog, landing in that downward dog with a sense of peace, calm, grounding your energy. And then drop your knees and step forward with your left foot. Again, working on that alignment, knee is right out over ankle. Rise up, low lunge, 3 sun breaths, hands in prayer. Just pause for just a moment. And then inhale, gather calm energy, reaching all the way out and up. And exhale, draw hands to heart center. Do that 2 more times at your own pace, breathing as deeply as you can, making the biggest range of motion as you can with your shoulders, and really imagining you're gathering positive, calm energy and drawing it in and back to your heart center space. Hands on either side of your front foot, back toes curl under, back knee is straight, chest and heart are open, shoulders are back and down. You're breathing in and breathing out to a plank. So step into your plank, feel the strength in your whole body, feel the alignment, crown of the head out through the tailbone and heels. Again, modify if you like, otherwise shift to your toes, bend your elbows. You can come half or all the way down. Inhale, opening the heart to peace and gratitude and calm, positive energy. And exhale, landing back in downward facing dog as you push back. Spread your fingertips out wide, drop your heels, and send that message of peace and calm into every cell of your body. Take one more nice deep breath, in and out through the nose. And then release the knees back down and come to easy seated pose. So again, if you'd like to sit up on some pillows or a blanket, or you can even roll up your yoga mat to get a little more space in your hips, feel free to do that. And we're gonna come back to a breathing exercise, and I'm gonna do a little reading for you again. So bring the thumb and the index finger back together to touch. Close the eyes if that's comfortable for you, just to block out any distraction. Send the breath deep in and out of the belly. And as you inhale and exhale, again, just remember that quote, that peace doesn't mean to be in a place or an environment where there is no stress or trouble, but it means to be in that place and be calm in your heart and your soul. All right, so let's practice that deep sense of peace. Cultivate a little bit of a deeper breathing if you can. So inhale a little more deeply, expanding through the diaphragm, completely into the lungs. And exhaling completely. And again, that's where you feel the parasympathetic nervous system, that rest, recovery, sense of deep calm. Just take a moment to pause here. And if you can, take a moment to be grateful for what you do have. So our energy, our minds go very much sometimes in a place of fear and panic to what we don't have, to what we're afraid of. But just take a moment, if you can, to be mindful of what you are currently grateful for. It can be very, very simple. Your children, your home, clean water, air. What are you grateful for? And maybe this evening, if you journal or just have a notepad or somewhere that you can write it down, maybe write down a list of 2, 3 things that you're grateful for. Wonderful thing to do on a regular basis, always, but really in this time of stress and anxiety, keeping a gratitude journal is a wonderful way to reinforce what's good in our lives. So I want to do a short reading for you as well, because Gabby Bernstein, if you're familiar with her, she's always a source of positivity for me. And this is a book that I bought actually last year called The Universe Has Your Back. And this morning, I opened to this page and I thought I would share it all with you, because I say all the time that obstacles are opportunities. And as I said at the beginning of this video, as we started, the obstacle that I had 20 years ago when I was diagnosed with Lyme and Hashimoto's in the same year, and fatigue and depleted health on pretty much all level, that obstacle then became an opportunity. right? And that's why I'm here with you right now, because that happened to me, because I learned that yoga then could help me heal. And I learned a lot of different techniques. And so initially I felt like a victim. I felt, why me? Why is this happening? I can't get pregnant. I'm exhausted. Everybody else is doing all these things. Why am I sick? Why am I tired? Why me, right? That's the victim mentality. And so the warrior mentality, the warrior spirit, is how can I embrace this obstacle as an opportunity to be a better person, to do things that I hadn't thought of before. And then I opened to this page today, so this is what I wanted to share with you. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. And so here's a few little blurbs from that. The universe has offered us a beautiful spiritual assignment, a gentle reminder that obstacles are detours in the right direction. When you ask for guidance, the universe may throw you a curveball. Sometimes divine lessons come in odd forms. It reminds me that every situation can be seen as a powerful opportunity to allow the universe to redirect our path. Through prayer, we can realign our energy to one of love. And then our consciousness expands and we become receptive to guidance that may be far different from our own plan. Our job is to trust that whatever we've been guided towards is exactly the direction we need. Situations that appear to be obstacles are actually opportunities and detours in the right direction. Always trust the direction of the universe and know that you are being guided towards love. So I'm sharing with all of you today because that very much resonates with me and has been true for me in my life. The more that I tried to swim upstream and be a victim and woe is me and all of that, the deeper that I got into a hole. The more that I embraced, what was actually true in my life and went with the flow and learned from the experience that the universe was giving me, it embraced me, and then I became a yoga teacher, a health coach, and now I'm helping other people heal and recover, and that's such a blessing to me. So I share that today. If that helps and resonates with you at all as well, just remember that obstacles are opportunities, and we all can be a positive force for other people in times of uncertainty, and maybe be an inspiration for other people as well. And so you want to embrace your warrior spirit in that way. And with that, we will close out with a few deep breaths. So just bring your palms together to touch, bow your chin to your chest. And namaste, the meaning of namaste is the light that is within me honors and acknowledges the light that is within each of you. And remember that yoga, the definition of yoga is union. And so even though we are apart and we're all missing each other, we can be unified. We can be together through social media and through our beautiful connectivity of, our phones and our gadgets, which sometimes can be a curse, but at this moment in time are very much a blessing. So be grateful for that and be grateful for the opportunity to unify with each other. So bowing your chin to your chest, again, having that sense of peace and calm and gratitude. Take a deep sun breath in, gather that positive energy from the sun. And if you are able to get outside today, I would highly encourage you to do so. Exhale, draw that peace in and back to your heart center space. Do that 2 more times at your own pace. So again, inhale, gathering positivity. Exhale, drawing it in to your heart center and pausing for a moment. And 1 more time, deep sun breath, calm energy, gather it and draw it in and back to your heart center. Remember, carry your yoga practice off of your mat and into your life, and stay healthy and calm and flexible, warriors. I'm going to be doing a live segment every day this week. The schedule is on my Instagram and on my Facebook page at Flexible Warrior. You can find it there. It's also posted on my YouTube channel on the community page. So I hope you will join me every day this week if you can. Please like, comment, and share. That definitely helps get the word out. We are all a source that we can be part of this positive ripple effect and support other people in this time of uncertainty. So thank you so much. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you hit the bell button in the top right corner, by the way, you'll get a notification every time I post a new video or anytime I go live. And I do offer remote private yoga and health coaching as well. If that's interest of all to you, you can check out my website at flexiblewarrior.com. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of the day. Don't forget to drink lots of water and stay calm and healthy. Beautiful. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye. Can't figure out how to turn it off.